99.9 Punk World Radio FM. We're joined by the West Coast of California's finest. We got Ventra, California in the building. We got Pito Pakeeto right here live. How you guys doing tonight?
Good. Thanks for having us.
Hey, you're most certainly welcome, guys. Thank you so much for a bit of your time. I love what you guys are doing, just in the music industry in general, man. You guys are absolutely shredding it and tearing it up, man. So again, such an honor to talk with you guys tonight.
This is like our second ever interview, so we're excited.
Well, hey, hopefully this sparks a whole trend of many more interviews to come, man, because you guys deserve all the accolades that come your way.
I hope so, man. Thanks, dude.
But I got to take you back before this interview, before the first interview, for everything, man. What is the story behind this amazing band? Like, how did you guys come together as one to form this band? Because like I said, you guys are freaking killer, man.
It started as a joke.
Everything else does.
So I came up with the idea with my coworker Chase, who was a previous member of the band on guitar, like when we first started. And I'm like, we need someone else. Who else could we get? And I hit up Jimbo. I'm like, hey, you want to do this project called Pito Pakeeto? It's like translates over to like the Little Wiener Band. It's just be funny. And we're just like, okay, let's do this. We started getting together and like recording stuff, and then everyone's like, yo, this is dope. You should actually like do this for real. So we started. But yeah, that's the origin story.
Some of the best things, though, guys, actually, some of the best things happen from a joke. I mean, as long as, you know, the ladies don't start thinking you guys really have small dicks, then I think we're good. I think you guys are good, you know?
Be ironic.
I think they already figured it out. I mean, look at us.
But when it comes to actually, I got to say, when it comes to the band name, as we already know, we kind of established the meaning behind it. But with that being said, what the joke itself, like, how did you guys actually come up with Pito Pakeeto? I knew I was going to butcher that at least once tonight. What's the story behind it?
I don't know. I think me and Chase we used to carpool to work, and we were just talking crap to each other. And I was just like, yeah, well, you have a Pito Pakeeto, bro. I'm like, that's a cool band name. We should do that. That's it.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, what's your band name? Pito Pakeeto? Like, I have all this beanie around, and they're like, what's this beanie say? They're like, Pito Pakeeto, and they're like, especially people who speak Spanish, they're like, oh. They're like,
and then you can also say, like, see the hat? See how you don't see the penis? And they go, yeah. Exactly.
Like,
just be like, exactly. But November 5th, 2023, you guys actually released the amazing 6-track EP titled The Greasy Beefy Super Deluxe. I was wondering if you could actually just tell us the story behind this phenomenal EP.
That's the start.
Well, actually, we were working on the self-titled album at the time, but it was going slowly. So then as on the side, I just started recording all these like heavier, faster, dirtier, like sounding as far as guitar goes tracks. Yeah, I don't know. I recorded most of that album in like a day. And then I just needed to think of lyrics, and it's like, I don't know, I wasn't trying to like be songbird of a generation, so I'm like, I'm just gonna make these songs about fast food, dude. So
yeah, we wrote Red Hot Beef in the length of the song Red Hot Beef. Yeah. Like, it's a minute long, and that's how long it took to write that song. You know, and it's about the little Tina burritos, microwavable burritos.
Yeah, I don't know if you got those over there in Canada. They're like these frozen burritos called Tina's, and it's like there's this Red Hot Beef one they sell in our dispenser at work. I'm like, this is a song name.
I can only imagine. Like, we down here in Canada, we call those the Wheel of Death food. Like those where you get those food, because you don't know when it's made, you don't know what the hell is in it, and you don't know if you're going to get back to the line at the factory when it sounds bad to say, when you're going to shit yourself. You don't know, man.
No sudden movements.
Yeah.
You like the whole like 12-hour shift, you're just clenching, watching the clock, sweat dripping down into your eyes, and you're like, Fuck, man, I got 2 hours.
It's my birthday tomorrow. My fiance took me out, and we got a crab boil, like super spicy. So literally walked at the restaurant, and I'm like, we need to go home, and I need to be near a toilet, and I can't make any sudden movements.
Be like the 1994 Dumb and Dumber movie, you know, where Jeff Daniels has his legs up in the air, clogs full of toilet.
That's any one of us, any given moment.
He was just shaving.
Well, the good thing is, you know, right now there's more than one of you. So if you guys have to leave the interview and then, you know, take over, I mean, it is what it is. Just don't bring the camera to the crapper, please. I've had that done before during an interview, and it's awkward.
We can make promises, but we'll try.
I will. I've actually had that happen during an interview, and I'm just like sitting there, like trying not to, like, I don't know where you could look in someone's eyes in a camera, but I'm looking this way, like, whew, okay.
Look at that in the eye.
Yeah.
You just can't. The whole interview, I couldn't look the person in the eye, and he's like, "I'm sorry, dude," and I'm like, "Okay." Like,
Man's got to.
but when it comes to the Greasy Beefy Super Deluxe, man, this record, is it still available to be streamed or purchased today? And if so, for the people that haven't experienced a Greasy Beefy Super Deluxe, where can we actually stream or purchase this record today?
We do all our music through DistroKid, so all our releases are out on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, I think Amazon, like literally anywhere you can probably find us. And like you can add us on your stories on Instagram or Snapchat, but like it's like everywhere, which is cool. So makes it a good way to like advertise our stuff.
And also as well, you guys actually did a phenomenal live EP as well, where it was a live album at Gigi's where you played 16 songs. I was wondering if you can actually just tell us a bit more about this live record, and of course, how did you guys capture this live record?
We didn't capture it. One of the guys in the audience videotaped our whole set and put it on YouTube. I'm like, we should just like, you know, every cool punk band has like a really shitty live album, like quality wise. So I'm like, okay, I'm ripping the sound off this and just cutting the tracks and like maybe touching it up a little bit, and then we're just putting it out. Like for some reason, I'll let us that description of the album on all these platforms, but I was gonna put our very own shitty live album. When we have a better, like a high quality live album, but that's
No, we won't.
No, it's like off of like a JVC handy cam. It's like the little camera. The dude were just sitting like at the bar shooting at an angle from. Yeah, I mean it does. It's very reminiscent of like Misfits Evil Live or something. You know?
yes,
Like it's got that sound
too.
quality. Just one mic in the crowd type thing.
And obviously, you know, this obviously your guys' performance, your guys' music, so it doesn't really matter what you guys do with this recording or this YouTube video. But did you ever have the uploader actually reach out to you and be like, "Hey, man, like I'm the one that recorded it that night," or does he still not know?
No, I think he knows because that guy goes to like all our local punk shows and just literally films and uploads every band's set, and then they send us links. So I didn't even know it was there for like a while.
Yeah, like he just posted it to YouTube. Like he didn't ask us before he posted it to YouTube.
He didn't get my permission.
But I mean, it's a pretty tight scene in Ventura. So like we just see it posted in the group somewhere, and everybody shares each other's flyers all the time. So, and we're always just like, you know, kind of reaching out to each other. Hey, we have these dates. You want to play with us or whatever? So it's pretty tight knit community. To where even if somebody did start making some serious money, like we just, you know, give it back in some way or another. You know?
Yeah, give back to.
And since this Live at Gigi's record just kind of popped up and sprung on you guys, are there actually any plans to actually go out there and capture one of your guys' live shows your own way and kind of put out another live record in the future?
Yeah, we're probably gonna do that soon. There's a place where we practice, and they also do shows called the Ventura Music Factory. And our last show was we had everything mic'd up to record, but the show didn't go so well due to unfortunate circumstances.
Yeah, we'll go back, we'll redo it. But they're great. Those guys at the Music Factory. It's these two dudes called Greater Productions, and they do a pretty cool job there. It sounds great. It's an all ages venue, which is like seldom few and far away in
Which is-
Ventura County.
which is fucking cool.
Yeah,
I like
it's
that.
pretty rad. So we like what they're doing. We rent a room there, so that's where we rehearse, and we record most of our stuff now. It's either recorded right here, or back at the studio there. So
And also, October 27th of 2024, you guys actually released an EP called The Evil Dead, which was actually an old collection of songs from your horror punk days as Creep. And then, of course, obviously a little sprinkle of some newly written songs to go with them. But with that being said, guys, can you tell us a bit more about Creep for the fans that might not know about this aspect of your guys' careers? Can you tell us a bit more about Creep and what made you guys decide to resurface these tracks?
So when I moved, I went to school I moved to Vegas for school for a few years, and I moved back, and I got back in touch with Jimbo and our previous drummer, and then I had just met Elwood because he just moved down here, and we're like, okay, let's start jamming, guys. What do you want to do? And then so we came up. We started the Creep project, and we were at the time I was like super into horror punk.
And we were literally just doing Misfits covers.
Yeah.
That's how it started, and then we just started writing our own stuff.
Yeah, so we had a bunch of songs back then, and then I don't know, we just stopped jamming, and I don't know, we all went our separate ways for a little bit. And then when we started this band, like my idea for Pito was to do like a different genre every album because we like to play all kinds of stuff. We've done thrash, death metal, hardcore, black metal, like all kinds of stuff. So for this one, I was like, let's do a horror punk album, especially for Halloween coming up. So we like rush produced that album, and we used a bunch of old songs because they were already written. And I think we wrote "Haunted" was a new song, and then we did "Black Knife Ritual." That was a new song, and
with our buddy from another
we had
band
Colton Darrow from another local band here, Neurotics, come and do guest vocals on that. So that was super cool.
Yeah. I literally wrote "Haunted" in a hotel room in a day. You know, and then I just uploaded it to Dropbox and sent him a video of how to play the riff. And then like, okay, I'm off to another gig. I'm out of town. And then him and our old drummer finished the song in one night. So we're just like, oh, okay, cool. Like he wrote the lyrics and stuff in one night, and then we were able to put it out. It was like the last song to put on the EP before we rushed it before Halloween.
And I'd say it's one of my, I think it's my favorite song on that fucking EP.
Yeah, it's a fun one to play.
Yeah, it's fun to play for sure.
Ectoplasmic super booty juice. That's my favorite line of all of our songs. Super booty juice.
And when you guys said a few moments ago as well, how you used to be a Misfits cover band, honestly, man, some of the best bands out there today are previously cover bands, dude. So you're following in the right footsteps, man. I really can see you guys in the next couple of years absolutely blowing up within the punk rock community.
Thank you.
That Blink 182 and Green Day money's coming, guys. Just wait, it's coming.
Well, the hot dogs would be back.
Seriously, yeah, dude. That's like I want to go back and get the all you can eat mini corn dogs.
Yeah. I want to start a glizzy food truck.
We could start like a local like music awards thing, like you get your annual Pito Pakeeto Golden Glizzy.
The Golden Glizzy Award.
But you got to make sure though that the glizzy's not too big. Got to make it at least like 3 inches, you know.
Keep it low key. No, I think we want to do a follow-up horror punk album. So that might be I think we're gonna call it like Nightmare on Pito Street or something.
Shreddy.
We're trying to think of. We like to think of our song names now before we actually write the music. So we have a few ideas.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do. Owen's got like a whole doom metal album we're gonna record, and then he's not here right now, but our other roommate Scott. We're gonna do a whole album with him on vocals because he wants to do slam metal. So we're gonna be all over the place in the next year.
Mm-hmm.
And also as well, your most recent record came out October 28th, 2025. It's a 9-track album titled Lobster God. I was wondering if you can tell us a bit more about Lobster God. And of course, are there any hard copies available to be purchased right now tonight?
I wish. No, I do want to get some vinyl press soon, but it's expensive. So we're all digital right now. maybe in the future though. So when COVID hit, we were all in quarantine. I was on social media way too much, and I stumbled upon this Facebook group called "Plans to Create and Worship a Leviathan Lobster God." And it's like this pretend cult, and the theory is that lobsters are immortal, and they only die because they get too big to molt out of their shell. So if we help them molt, they'll just keep getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
Until they're Leviathan.
Yeah, there's real science behind it. There's real science behind it. No, for real, I'm not kidding. Lobsters,
It's adorable though.
yeah, like lobsters have an abundance of telomeres, which is like it's a protein, or
It's like some part of a chromosome. Or
yeah, it's so
it's a part of your DNA.
yeah, like it allows it regenerates DNA better. So like as you age, like DNA breaks down, right? Because it's just like your
The
cells breaking
telomeres
down.
degrade.
Yeah, telomeres, like they have an abundance of it, so their genetic code pretty much never starts like deteriorating. And then on top of that, the molting, like they can grow as big as they want to, as long as their surrounding environment allows them to. So in theory, a lobster can be immortal. It just chooses to die, or an outside predator like a human comes and grabs it, right? To eat it. And a lobster can get as big as it wants to, right? So in theory, there could be a Leviathan lobster god. So we're like, okay, sure.
And he would be delicious.
I'm like, that's an album name right there.
Yeah,
And
and
then
then we went further. We took the cult idea and we ran with it, not just as a joke. So we actually started the Cult of the Mole, which you can join. We have the whole
we have little
grimoire and
Bibles.
prayers.
Yeah.
We'll share a PDF with you so you can take a look at it. But there's the whole 10 Commandments of the Mole.
It's up on our Linktree on it.
Yeah. So we already have it linked up there, so you can take a look at it. But we're pretty serious about worshiping this new lobster god, man.
Yeah. That album was a little more death/black metal thrashy too, so it's cool.
Yeah.
It's like
I mean, now that you think about it, though, I will tell you this. I say let the lobsters grow as big as possible and then kill it, because I think that's a fat guy in me, okay? I just think a giant ass lobster, and I'm like, damn, that tail will taste so good.
That's what I'm thinking.
I lobster.
It's a lot of butter.
Oh, so much butter.
But you know what? You have to have butter. So, I mean, you just got to get a giant ass tub of butter, like that family size one. Go to like Costco, get that big one, and then just melt it and just squeeze it all over and be like, let's go.
It's actually incomplete. There's at least, I think we have like 2 to 3 songs we weren't able to finish producing in time. I think we're going to finish that up in the next couple of weeks and then re-release it as the full, complete Leviathan Lobster God. Or maybe just put it out as like buttery B-sides or something. I don't know.
I like that. Buttery B-sides. That actually works. And also as well, 4 days ago, speaking of, kind of going in the studio and, recording stuff, 4 days ago, you guys posted on your official Facebook page that you were at the Music Factory in what looks like a studio session. Can you tell us a bit more about the story and context behind that post? And of course, is there new music currently on the horizon for you guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
It's always, yeah, we're always writing. We're always writing, coming up with new
Never
ideas.
stop.
I've got 2 more songs on deck. He's got a whole album on deck. And then all the projects that Richie was mentioning that we're currently in, like they're ideas right now. But everything's sizzling. Everything's on the burner.
Literally, like all of us, we're songwriters. Always at the end of the day, too. Like even how this even started was the fact that like we had songs. Like we're always consistently creating something new, and you're always gonna get new Pito Pakeeto.
Yeah. That video though, we just recruited Aaron. Aaron's the newest official Pito in the band.
Woo!
So he joined near the beginning of November. And then I booked a birthday show, which is going to be our first show this Wednesday at Sansui in Ventura. It's our first show with Aaron. So, we've just been trying to catch him up on all the old stuff. Actually, after this, we're going to go ahead there and practice. We all need to practice the new stuff. Well, I need to practice the new stuff. But yeah.
To practice, we all need to practice. Because he doesn't like to practice alone.
So we're just getting Aaron all caught up for this new show coming, our first show with him coming up. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. So.
And speaking of that show as well, in a mere 48 hours, December 17th, you guys will be taking the stage alongside Kilborn and others. I was wondering if you can just tell us a bit more about this up-and-coming show, and of course, where can your fans snag some last-minute tickets if they haven't already done so?
So the sewer is like the well, it's called Sansui, but everyone here calls it the sewer.
It's our church.
Yeah, it's the hangout spot for like our whole crew, and a lot of our good friends are staffed there. So this guy every Wednesday that he hosts Wicked Wednesdays and gets a bunch of heavy bands. So I hit him up last minute and I'm like, hey, I kind of want to do a birthday show. And it's our first show with our new drummer. Do you have anything available for the 17th? And he said, yeah, and he put us on. So yeah, we'll be playing with Kilborn. We've done a couple of shows with them. Those dudes are rad.
So cool.
And
Really
then opener is gonna be Crying for Kafka, which we've never played with them, but
is it Kafka?
Kafka. Yeah, Jay told me the guy was they're really good too, so I'm excited to see.
And it's free.
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah. Anybody can come.
It's just free admission. Come in. It's 21 and over because it's at a bar. So, but come and have some drinks and it'll be a good time. We'll have some fun. We'll celebrate this dude's birthday. Yeah, he's turning 21 plus a few years. I don't know.
Yeah, plus
I'll be
just a few.
34.
Well, I will say this, man. Happy birthday. Hope you have a rad time and get just absolutely schmammered, bro. Like there's hammered, there's hammered and there's smammered. Just get above hammered, dude.
After the set.
Well, of course, after the set, you don't want. I know this isn't punk rock, but you don't want to have that GNR performance. You don't want to be all fucked up like Axl Rose.
The Leviathan Lobster stuff is a lot harder to play than our older punk songs.
Yeah, yeah. You got a little bit of more of an A game to play those ones,
But with that being said, guys, aside from the music, the new music, the freaking show that's coming up, which honestly sounds like a phenomenal free show as well. What is next for Pito Pakeeto? What is next for you guys, man?
Right now, me and Owen have started recording some of his Doom stuff. Jimbo wants to release a Krampus themed single with 2 songs. So we're gonna try and do that this weekend, actually. But I think those are the 2. That's all we got planned right now.
Then we have the ideas for the sequel, Pito Pakeeto, and then another horror punk EP.
I've been promising a roommate we'd do the Slam album forever, but I don't really play Slam.
I'm okay with putting that on the back burner.
So I gotta study that first before I start writing it. But yeah,
we got a lot of things coming up. So.
Yeah, new music on the horizon. Always.
Oh yeah.
Just
this next year is gonna be like
we're gonna hit it hard.
Yeah, we're going pretty hard.
And with that being said, guys, before we actually part ways here tonight, I know how to follow Pito across all social media platforms. With people down here in Canada that might just be discovering you guys tonight, how do we go about following you so we can stay updated on everything new and up and coming that you guys currently have going on?
I'd say about 90% of our social media traffic is all through Instagram. So that's the number one spot to follow us is Instagram. Our username is Pito Pakeeto with no spaces, just how it's spelled right here on the screen. And from there, we have a Linktree going to our Facebook, our print to order merch site. I forget what else is on there. Just a few other links, YouTube, live videos and stuff. So yeah, follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I got to say, first and foremost, guys, thank you so much for giving not only myself, but the radio station Airways a bit of your time. It was such an honor speaking with California's finest, and hopefully down the line we can make this happen again sometime soon. But for now, guys, happy holidays. Tear the roof off the place on this coming Wednesday, and we definitely shall talk soon, guys. Thank you so much.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Have a good one, guys.
Call of the Malt.